Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl E, and I am back to talk about what is happening in the news. This week, Claudia Jordan and Janelle Campbell from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta spoke out regarding the Kenya Moore exit from the Housewives of Atlanta, and this is what Claudia had to say.
I've had my experience with this before, and it's very painful. I don't know the circumstances around it, like was the girl lying about something? I don't know. It's not right to do it, but it's also not right to have two different sets of standards in who gets suspended and for what. There's been way more violent things that have happened on the show, dangerous things, unlawful things that have happened on the show, and people weren't necessarily fired or suspended. They may be demoted, but they were still kept around. We've had people with records on the show that were pretty violent, and they gave them grace.
If you've been following me for the past 2 weeks, I did a few videos where I mentioned the reality TV formula, and I provided examples from several reality shows as to how these women behave, engage in conflict, and move to a resolution. This is some controversial stuff here. Before I get into my thoughts, make sure that you like and subscribe and turn on the notifications, babe. When will the Kenya Moore hate train finally pull into the station? Inquiring minds want to know.
Fucking bitches sitting here eating off of me right now as we speak, because all you gonna do is do your own fucking blog and then talk about me and put my name in the fucking thumbnail just like Sherelle. And you know what? You can eat a monkey dick just like that bitch. Fucking whack ass lace front you got. She wanted to be the Isha. That's what he needs to say. He needs to say exit. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
You couldn't see dark-skinned people in a party because it was so dark. You can only see teeth. You just said that?
Gosh, Claudia, really?
I was at an all-black party, and I made a joke as a black woman. A lot of stuff on Google about you, Jennifer, that's not so complimentary. This is spread open on the internet that you were saying to a married...
Is that my face?
There's your face right there.
Okay.
Tiffany, can you get her on box?
So the clip you all saw was from the first 15. Jennifer Williams from the Basketball Wives accused Claudia Jordan of being a colorist, and in response, Claudia pulled out her phone and showed a picture of what she described as Jennifer's vagina on Google. Now, in the beginning of this video, when Claudia was asked how she felt about revenge images and videos, Claudia stated she had been a victim of it herself. She never mentioned that she participated in it, but there you have it. Also, she says something which I have been articulating over and over the past 2 weeks. Other laws are broken on the sets of production. Other rules and policies are violated. So when do we draw the line and say enough is enough? Are we starting with Kenya? I'm asking for a friend. Now, before I get back on the revenge images, I want to address what Jennifer Williams said. Jennifer Williams said Claudia made colorist comments about black people. Now, I searched on Google and I found the video. You all take a look.
This is Claudia Jordan doing a special report for Get Entertainment. I don't usually do this, but it's for my friend Tina Davina. It's her birthday party. It's the all-black everything birthday party. I didn't really think it's a good idea with all these black people walking around because black on black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like Cecily, Jason, Janland, kind of Tina, myself. Everybody else, I only see teeth and eyes. So whatever, it's all good. It's her idea. It's her birthday. We are here for Tina Davina.
A colorist is defined as specifically showing favor to light-skinned people over darker-skinned people. Do I think Claudia is a colorist? No, I don't. In recent times, we have seen Claudia team up, work with, and even employ darker-skinned individuals, such as Armand Wiggins, Funky Dineva, T.S. Madison, Vivica Fox, Selena Johnson, and of course, Kenya Moore. So I do not believe Claudia is a colorist. I do, however, believe she may be a featurist. I say this because I remember seeing a video of Claudia a few years back where she completely obliterated Tiny Harris and spoke about how unattractive she was. Let's take a listen.
Is anybody else concerned about the fact that he was willing to pay $3 million just to be in his own house with Tiny?
Yeah.
I mean, but I heard
I'm saying.
Well, I heard she did escape.
She escaped.
She had the ecstasy. She had the ecstasy in the weed, right?
She escaped the pretty line after she escaped.
Wow.
I'm just saying. And reportedly,
I can't. You know what, Claudia? I'm not going to
Claudia.
and let you talk about Tiny like
Jamie,
that.
are you trying to tell me that you would have sex with
I
Tiny?
would in a minute.
From the
Then
front?
again, I've had worse.
From the front?
No.
Reportedly,
on her
she's
head.
pregnant.
I'm not gonna say
I wouldn't
nothing
know
to
whether
you.
to lube up or put a nickel in her bag.
I'm going on Tiny's
Or
hand.
sell her feet. Pickle her feet.
Give them hot dogs.
If Claudia can dog out a light-skinned woman like this, I do not believe Claudia is a colorist. I believe Claudia makes inappropriate jokes at inappropriate times, and I believe Claudia is a featurist who has benefited economically and socially from being a biracial woman, although she identifies as black. Now, I say this because she was able to access certain privileges due to her less wide nose and less kinky hair. The way Claudia spoke about Tiny, who was another biracial woman who also identifies as black, it was absolutely brutal. And if you are unclear of what I mean by featureism, I'm going to play the definition from a popular content creator on the TikTok.
Let's talk about featureism. So for those that don't know, featureism is discrimination based on somebody's facial features. And this is an issue that has stemmed from racism, but it is a huge problem in the Black community. So the people who benefit from featureism are Black women who have features that fit the European beauty standard.
So again, Claudia is not a colorist. In my personal opinion, from what we saw, she attacked Tiny despite Tiny having the lighter skin color and went in on her less than preferred features. But let's get back on topic. Claudia was not the only one who wanted to chime in on this Kenya situation. Janelle Campbell from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, she had a few things to say as well. If the name Janelle Campbell does not sound familiar, you may also recognize this woman by the name of Pooh. This is what she wrote in relation to Kenya. Quote, "Maybe this will humble her. She is not a good friend. I don't know why they kiss her ass. She thinks she is smarter than everyone. She called Cynthia out about not knowing about wine. She talked about Candy's mother's wig was tired. She called Portia stupid for 5 years straight and got her fired off the show. And now Kenya don't have no friends on the show. And now she's trying to be friends with Portia. Why can't people see what this girl is really doing? I'm glad she's gone. Maybe this will humble her." End quote. Well, there are a few things wrong with this. And number one, Portia was never fired from the show, ever. That never happened. So Pooh is just speaking. I'm beginning to think instead of Portia being stupid for 5 years, maybe Pooh is stupid for 5 years. How about that? But let's move on because there's a wonderful photographer by the name of Eric Robinson who decided to hop in the chat and chime in, okay? Eric says this, quote, "Lady, hush. I think sometimes people forget Kenya is a whole legit real celebrity beyond reality TV. Kenya is and will forever remain a part of history on and off camera. And the gag is, all of what she mentioned has been forgiven and moved on from. Her comment was stale and old." End quote. If you ask me, Eric told Pooh up. Okay, he tore Janelle up. He ripped her a new asshole, if you ask me. And, I really feel like as Janelle, a.k.a. Pooh, is someone who is from reality TV, and she is familiar with the Atlanta circle, I felt her coming out and speaking like this, like a fan, was totally inappropriate. And if you don't remember Janelle or Pooh from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, let me bring back her most infamous scene. Janelle is the woman who came on the show and accused Carly Red of sleeping with her and her husband and accused Carly of being unable to take her husband's D and doing the number 2 all over Janelle's sheets. Take a look.
I just want to give you shit. You don't owe me $750.
Is this what this about, y'all?
This is a gift from me to you. I bought you some diapers for that loose ass
Yeah.
bottle.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
about this. This is Pooh. Are you kidding me?
Did y'all see the way Pooh spun around in a circle after she thought she ate the scene up? Did y'all see that? Because that twirl kind of looked very familiar. Yeah, it looked very familiar to me. Let me think. Where in the hell have I seen that before?
We're all grown women. Years, and I'm still here. I'm still here. And I'm still fabulous.
Well, you better preach now.
Right? Fabulous. Gone with the wind, fabulous. Okay? Thank you.
Well, all right now.
Oh, honey, I am gone with the wind. Fabulous.
Oh, so there it is. Pooh has been watching and studying Kenya for years. Okay? That's what it looks like to me. She aspired to be Kenya. She took the Kenya Moore model from Housewives and took it over there to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and she did not get the same results. Pooh did not end up being the star of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta like Kenya ended up being the star of Real Housewives of Atlanta. And by the way, when Pooh took her show on the road to the reunion, do you all remember how the people dragged Pooh for filth regarding her antics throughout the season? See, when we cast these women as villains and they participate in playing the bad girl role, not every character is going to be successful at playing a bad girl role, i.e. Janelle Campbell or Pooh, and also Marlo Hampton. These are women who were not able to successfully pull off a villainous role. Let's take a look at the reunion.
I was married 8 years. Rashida, you've been married for a long time. It's in public records when you get married. Bitch, I looked you up, ho. You ain't married, bitch. The last time your husband was married in 2014 to another bitch. It's in records, bitch. Your name is Janelle Campbell. You ain't got no money, you ex prostitute ass, strip ass bitch. And I don't act hard, but bitch, I will have your old ass tied up in this fence. Play with me, bitch.
I know Shay Mack, and me and Shay Mack have had situations where we had to talk about stuff, and I know Shay Mack have been approached with dildos just for going over someone's house. Well, maybe if you go over to someone's house and they pull out dildos and they may rub on you or touch you, Carly Hale says she touch your feelings.
That's why you don't have a man because you approve.
I don't want a man because I don't want to have to do what you do.
You're fat, short, and ugly, and uncomfortable looking. Bitch. That's why you ain't got a man.
This is my friend.
Carly, stop crying, boo-hoo, bitch.
I need you to sit down because I can handle my own.
She probably went to go visit.
Serve her right. Exactly. Serve you kids, bitch. Because how we can if he in jail? Shut up, you dumb bitch. You're right. You get it. He in jail. Exactly. Serve your right. Dumb bitch. Talk too much. Oh, God.
So that's the real reason Pooh is mad. Okay, Pooh, that's why you mad. You're not mad at Kenya. You don't want Kenya to be humbled. You're upset because you were humbled on the set of your own show where you tried to be the Kenya Moore and really you ended up being Marlo Hampton. This didn't work out for you. Next time, Pooh, keep your damn mouth shut. You don't even know what you're talking about when it comes to the Housewives of Atlanta. And on that note,
sick of it. I'm so done, bitch. Fuck this shit. I'm done.